So Ric Brazzale has been a pioneer in the industry. How long have you been in there? 20 years?
Oh, more than 25 years.
Oh my God, you get less for murder.
You do, actually.
Now you actually do predictions of what's going to happen in the future with solar. And we've had growth, prices have come down. But now we're finding actually the solar panels, etc., the price downwards pressure has really stopped. What about the growth of solar? Has that stopped?
Last year we installed 3.5 gigawatts. This year we'll install maybe a little bit less than 3 gigawatts. So we're seeing the market come off, but that's after a number of years of stratospheric rises. So we sort of sense that we're sort of plateauing, reaching the level of a more mature industry.
I actually have a different theory because I believe the prices of electricity increasing right now, the EV vehicles coming, the batteries coming hopefully down in price one day might actually start a whole new boost of new demand coming through. So where's demand coming through? Is it new homes? Is it replacement?
Those factors will keep the market at this sort of level.
Yes.
But in the end, you'll run out of homes. You're going to run out of rooftops. So you can't install 400,000 systems a year and keep doing it indefinitely.
But wouldn't be hundreds of thousands of systems still be the 1.5 kilowatt up to 3 kilowatt that are really just not fit for purpose anymore?
That's right, and they're slowly being replaced. Industry is replacing them at the rate of about 60, 70,000 a year.
Now, I heard you say before that the ROI is coming down a little bit because maybe the feed-in tariffs are coming down and all that. I've worked out that, let's say, if the electric car comes and you run it by a solar system and you put that in the ROI, then you put the battery in it, put that benefit in the ROI, suddenly the ROI will become quite good again because you're saving $2,000 or so a year on petrol costs.
One of the problems that solar's having, or has had, may not have this next year because electricity prices are rising, so feed-in tariffs are probably will be increasing, but out into the future, we're going to see them collapse because we're just going to have so much solar in the middle of the day. Or what we actually saw is, and whether it's a vehicle, sort of a battery on wheels that's plugged into your house, so vehicle to grid, or it's a standalone battery, that will improve the economics.
A lot of the installers now trying to sell not just solar, but they keep busy because they're selling a solar system with a battery and a heat pump all at the same time as a package. Do you see the industry coming from a solar specific install for the companies to kind of widen their horizon a bit?
It is a really smart idea to actually start thinking about, electrification. What else can you electrify in your house? And that could become a really attractive value proposition for a customer.
Last one that I'm really a little bit disappointed with the industry is we've been talking about batteries coming. With solar panels, the price came down over time as the volume increased. 90% of people would love to buy a battery, but when they get the final price, they feel, I'll go solar and I'll wait. How long until we get that right battery product? Everybody's got one, but none of them is really that sexy that people really want it.
The issue is at the moment, what we've seen is the cost of batteries. We had expected to fall before now, but with supply chain issues, Russian invasion of Ukraine and the like, we've actually pushed that out a couple of years. We're not expecting battery prices to fall materially until probably a few years' time.
But is it also because we're competing with the electric car and they're grabbing the market share and we're kind of getting the crumbs at the end?
To some extent, but I think also we're just catching up. We've got capacity catching up. It's not that the costs aren't falling. Battery costs are probably falling dramatically, but the price isn't falling yet because manufacturers are actually taking margin. But at some point, as we keep adding battery manufacturing facilities, we're going to see the price fall.
Last question. Well, how do you see the next 2 or 3 years? I got a theory with EVs that even the south roofs will be chock-a-block with solar because people will just try to get the biggest system to feed their battery, their night consumption, their hot water, and their EV, and you're looking at a 40 kilowatt hour consumption on a house, what they need to generate, and a lot of roofs can't do that.
We've seen just the growth in average system size now, and we're regularly seeing more than 10 kilowatt systems now on residential roofs, so I expect we'll continue to see that. We may see that drop off a bit, and certainly not increasing as fast as we did see it. There's going to be an incentive to max out, and particularly given the incremental cost of a panel, relative to the overall system cost is attractive enough at the moment to do that.
Coming down, And architects, shouldn't they be finally giving us roofs that are good for solar instead of higgledy-pickledy?
You'd expect certainly new homes to come out, and we are seeing some new home developers now incorporating solar into their building designs, and therefore they've become better integrated. That's nirvana if we actually had a construction and design industry that has actually
taking solar into account. Right at the beginning.
And I think it's happening though, and I think it'll increasingly happen.
All right.
Want more energy answered? Visit yourenergyanswers.com for quality energy products, tools and calculators, and find your quality local installers. Please support the channel by liking the video, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, and check out all our other videos. You're still here? I'll see you next time. Bye.